Welcome to a special edition of TechStacked covering all the E3 news from all the major conferences. That is from EA, Microsoft, Bethesda, Ubisoft, Sony, and Nintendo. Without further ado, let's get started. Starting first was EA announcing their new split-screen Prison Break game, A Way Out. And from the creators of Mass Effect, we got their next project, Anthem. Looks pretty dang good. Along with that, we got a sequel to Star Wars Battlefront, Battlefront 2, where we saw Darth Maul. Madden NFL 18 will be getting a new story mode called Long Shot. And the next entry for Need for Speed Payback. Up next was the Microsoft Xbox event, and now we know Project Scorpio is the Xbox One X. Launching this November 7th for $499 in the US. They're aiming to have this machine play at 4K 60 frames on many titles and enhancing ones that have already been existing for a while, as well as maintaining support for backwards compatible Xbox 360 games. As well as original Xbox games are now coming to the Xbox One. It's also been stated that the Xbox One S will now be dropping to $249 USD. As for the games, we saw Crackdown 3 with a featured guest of Terry Crews in the trailer. Assassin's Creed is heading to Egypt in Assassin's Creed Origin, and that'll be out October 27th. And Forza 7, of course, will be showing up with 700 cars, which is apparently a lot more than Forza 6. But that'll be running at 60 frames 4K, so it should be quite beautiful. From the Bethesda conference, themed with its own theme park and stuff, a new chapter in the Dishonored series will be coming out September 15th. Doom and Fallout 4 will be set into virtual reality, which looks pretty exciting, and they showed lots of different features with both of those games and how they work in VR. A new Wolfenstein game looks pretty cool. And if you want something to creep you out, you got The Evil Within 2. Yeah. Up next we have Ubisoft, and they started up things a little weird with Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Yeah, it's kind of a weird collaboration we got going on there. Beyond Good and Evil 2, and it's a prequel, so that makes sense to put a 2 on it. Skull and Bones. The Crew 2, where you can race more than just cars, but boats, planes, and bikes. And of course, a ludicrous amount of destruction in Far Cry 5. That'll be out February 27th of next year. From Sony, we mostly just got games this year, featuring Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, Days Gone, a new open-world zombie survival game, Shadow of the Colossus getting an HD remake for next year, the next entry of God of War coming out early next year, Detroit Become Human, and we got our first looks at a new Spider-Man game developed by Insomniac, set to release in 2018. Lastly, from earlier today, we had Nintendo's conference spotlight thing. Some more gameplay from Super Mario Odyssey that'll be coming out October 27th of this year. Metroid Prime 4, which we've all been wanting, and, well, we didn't really see much, just basically got a logo. The announcement that Game Freak is going to be making a proper Nintendo Switch Pokemon game, and I'm actually pretty excited for how that may turn out. We also got some sights on some new Yoshi and Kirby games that will be coming out next year. Don't exactly have any titles quite yet, but nonetheless, they'll be coming. And Rocket League is getting a version on the Nintendo Switch, seemingly to support cross-network play, but so far we're not completely sure how that's going to work quite yet. And that was all the major announcements from this year's E3. What did you think? Leave your comments in the comment section below, and hey, just tell us what you think. Not so much hardware this year, mostly games, except for the Microsoft end of things with the Xbox One X. But of course, I'm sure we'll see much more in the future. That is all for today's show on TechStacked, and I will see you in the next one.